Welcome back to Virtual Reality Game Dev Ed. This is the 11th tutorial for our friend Sky on making clothes in Blender. Now we're going to continue editing our little model of our jeans here to make it perfect. Because we have a lot of places here where it doesn't quite fit. So we're going to pull these out. Keep pulling these out. Control Z. Didn't want that one quite out that far. Let's pull it this way. Okay. Okay. Now once you have the model covered, then we can go in and set up little things. Like I noticed I want to pull up the back of my jeans here just a little bit. We can start editing some of the things that the subdivision surface modifier didn't do quite right for us. Actually, Control Z. I don't want that on for this. Okay. I want to join these real quick. That's popping out in a place I don't want it to be. So Alt M at last, and then take this one and join it to this one here. Alt M, Alt M, excuse me. Okay. I'll pull that down just a bit. This one down a bit. Control Z, Control Z. I'm going to circle all of these. Yeah, I got too many out there. Hey, deselect them. Let me go into wireframe mode real quick. Yeah, those are the ones. Okay. Yes, now I want to move all of these down just a bit. So I don't have such a weird point coming up over there. Okay. Alt M. Oh, excuse me, Alt M. Join those at last. Now we have a couple other points here that I want to pull out. We don't need this vertice. I can just straight up delete that vertice out. Take this one, this one, this one, and hit F and make a new triangle there. Same with these, F, and make a new triangle here on this one, F, A, deselect. Okay. So now we see, for instance, this is over further on that one. So I can move it over and pull it back out. Control Z, Control Z. I don't want proportional editing on that. I want to disable proportional editing for that. Move this over, pull it back out. So it looks fairly similar to my other front pocket there. A deselect. And now I want to do the same kind of thing here on the back to fix this pocket up a little bit. We've got a few extra things here that we don't necessarily need or want. Okay, let's see, which ones do we want to edit here. We want to pull this one out a little and pull it back up. Okay, now same with this. I want to pull this up and out. And pull this one out and up as well. Kind of square it off there a little bit. Okay. Now these ones, pull this out a little. Kind of move it up a little bit. Yes, all of those ones I want to pull out. And then back up a tad. Take just this one, move it over. It's out a bit too far now. I can move it back just a little bit. Okay. This one I want to move back a little bit too. Okay. This one I want to move out just a little bit. So this one I want to move this down. Take these two, move them up a little. This one and move it up a little. This one I want to pull over just a little bit, up a little bit more. Okay, and this one I want to move this way just a little bit. And also pull it back just a little. Okay. So now that your pockets are fixed, let's go ahead and make these jeans. Turn back on proportional editing real quick. So you can edit these forever, making them absolutely perfect. I'm not going to take all that much time on them. In the video here, I can actually come back and do quite a bit later on in between videos, and you might see a bit more changes when we come back to videos and such, but basically that's how you do it. You can come in, use your proportional editing and start changing them up and putting them right on your character, and also you can still have a couple spots that we're showing through down there that are a little close to our mesh, but that's okay. This looks funny on the back right now, but it'll be okay once it's texture mapped. Don't worry about that. It's just right now the shadows don't really know where they're going. Okay, so the next thing we want to do, have those genes selected, and let's go ahead and start putting on some modifiers again. First of all, you definitely want the subdivision surface modifier. That makes it look smooth, nice. Okay. And then there's other things you can do. You can other modifiers you can do to make it look a lot nicer. But one thing we're going to do here on the jeans, we're just going to leave them fairly basic. We're not going to put any clothing functions on those. We're actually going to have the soft potted cloth hanging function for our sleeves and the edge of our t-shirt. That way when we move him around and animate him, that part will move, but the bottom of our jeans here would be covered, these ones would be covered by shoes, or at least sitting flush with some shoes, so they won't be moving on this model. Tab in edit mode. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so the next thing we want to do, first of all, is start attaching it to our armature. Now, to do that, we can do a lot of different things, but the very first thing you need to do is make its parent that man 3 clean. Okay, now when we would move our man around, you see they're moving with our guy. Okay, and also it is down, our jeans mesh is now part of our character there. Alright, so when we come back, we will go ahead and put a t-shirt on him, okay, and then we'll go on from there. I will see you all again soon.